Hey there everyone, this is Harrison from Pinnacle West, and today we're taking a look at another fantastic rig build that we've put together. This one is inside a Hino 195 with a 20-foot box, and I think the Hino 195 is really just the perfect choice for a spray foam rig. It's reliable, it's dependable, and has enough power to get you where you need to go and to carry enough sets to get the job done. Now, as we move inside here, like I said, this one here has a 20-foot box, and you get a little bit of a unique view because this one does not have a wall yet. We'll talk about that in a minute, but you can see inside this 20-foot box just how much space you get. And we've optimized this one to allow this customer to carry more material because they have a few other businesses going on. So here is our 20-foot box. Let's hop inside and take a look. So as we move inside here, first thing we see here on the right is a very nice storage cabinet and workbench with storage below in here. Allows you to work on your gun. This one's a PC spray foam gun. Nice working surface inside here. And then I want to call your attention to all this electrical going on here. So of course, we have a plug here, transfer switch. Transfer switch comes standard on every rig build here at Pinnacle West now, and essentially allows you to switch from generator power or from shore power. So most useful case is, let's say something like right now where I want to look and work inside the rig, but I don't want to have that generator running all the time because I'll go deaf. It's really nice because the shore power allows me to run my lights and select plugs off of shore power. So particularly useful if you want to keep the rig warm overnight, but you don't have a diesel heater. You can plug into an outlet such as that one, and it will allow you to heat inside the rig just using shore power. So really nice and efficient. And then of course, when you're working on the job site, flip that back over to generator and away you go. So there is our toolbox inside here, toolbox and workbench. Again, coming back to the electrical, beautiful work. We have Red Seal electricians that come in and do these for us, and really it's to make sure that it's done perfectly and done precisely. And that's really what we've got inside here. Just looks great. In addition to all the lines that the Pinnacle team has run inside here, a little bit of a competition, I think, between the electricians and Pinnacle on who can make the straightest lines. And I think you'll have to comment down below on who you think won that competition. We have airlines coming in here. In particular, the most important airline is the one going down and into our transfer pump. Transfer pumps move chemical. They take chemical. This is a recirc line. You can watch another video to learn about that. Building a spray foam rig, the ultimate transformation, talks about that one. And moving in this here, what we call our transfer line. Transfer line takes chemical, moving it through out of the drums into in here in our spray foam machine. And this monster here is a Reactor 2 H-40. So Reactor 2 refers to the user interface up here. H-40 refers to these hydraulic pumps, H standing for hydraulic, 40 standing for 40 pounds per minute. And something that I want to talk about inside this rig is the customizability and the flexibility you get when you work with Pinnacle. So this machine, this customer had it already, purchased it a couple of years ago, never found a use for it until they started talking to Pinnacle. They asked us, said, hey, can I give you my machine and can you build a rig around it? And the answer is absolutely. And in addition to that, I talked about the wall earlier. This customer has a business where they have easy access and knowledge to build these walls. So we left this space open for them, built the rig around a planned future wall inside here. So really just working around your plans and what you'd like to see inside the rig. So imagine we have a wall right here, but let's pop back, look at our machine, Reactor 2 H-40, fantastic machine. Those hydraulic pumps have become quite popular lately, and I think that's because you just get so much reliability and dependability, just like you do in a Hino 195. You get it in your spray foam machine to push out a ton of foam. So we have transfer line running out of here, down and around into our transfer pump. Follow it on the other side, or A side isocyanate, B side resin. Follow that transfer line up, around, over, down into here. There we are, onto our A side drum. So that's our A and B side over here. Now talking about A side, isocyanate does not like moisture. So let's say if you have, because of course you're feeding this with air and there's little bits of air in the system, you need those to be dry. And that's because, like I said, A side isocyanate does not like moisture. So if it does capture that moisture, it's going to crystallize and cause issues, clog up ports and everything, and cause you to be off ratio. So that's why we install an air dryer. This is a 25 CFM air dryer, helps to keep air dry and cool throughout the system. And we have that marked here with red lines for hot and moist air, blue lines for cool and dry air. Now that red line is coming all the way from our compressor. Compressor right here, 5 horsepower compressor, compresses air through, does a number of different things, in particular driving our pumps. These are air driven, 3-to-1 ratio, fluid to air ratio, and that also helps to drive chemical out the end of the gun. So kind of jumping a little bit ahead here, but we have this here, this big black here is extreme wrap leading onto our hose, which is 250 feet of black extreme wrap. It's going to last a long time, stand the test of time, and I think it just looks fantastic as well. You can see the durability inside of there. Moving back here, like I said, there would have been a wall right here, and that's because we like to separate the generator and compressor from the rest of the system because, of course, it can get warm, and in particular, it can get quite loud in here. So to help with the noise, of course, we build a wall. To help with the heat, we have these vent doors that we install inside here, and that's heat principally from our generator. This is a 40 kilowatt generator right here, and this, the Seneca by Genset, has just been a fantastic generator for us. So there's your 40 kilowatt generator, electrical panel in back here. We have battery to help start the generator, battery tender, and then here's something new that we put in for this customer where they have a nice little door, and this allows them to pass through their fuel fill to fill their generator. So just another nice little touch that Pinnacle does, just going that extra mile to make the rig as nice as possible. And that goes even into all the signage that you get around here, just to make it easier, because of course there's so much to think of on the job site. So we make it easier. And there you go. Fantastic. Well, hey, this has been a Reactor 2 H-40 rig built into a Hino 195. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. It's Harrison from Pinnacle West. If you have any questions or you want to get a rig for yourself, feel free to give us a phone call, shoot us an email, and we're more than happy to help. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.